of NBC's The Celebrity Apprentice. We can't wait.
Oh, everybody is waiting for this. We got Arnold in the house with us. Welcome, welcome. The boardroom, sir. We are so excited with this. What are you going to do different in the boardroom?
Well, I think the most important thing is the show moved from New York to Los Angeles. I mean, it ought to be out there. It's a much more upbeat feeling. It's a bigger boardroom. It's much lighter. It's not as dark. And we have some really interesting personalities there that were very, very competitive. And, you know, my personality is different than Trump's, even though I realized that filling Trump's shoes is a very big challenge, you know, because he did an extraordinary job with the show. It has been on television for many, many years. So it is a very highly successful show. And so for me to go in there, I was looking forward to that challenge. But it's going to be the Arnold way, not the Trump way.
What's the Arnold way?
Well, the Arnold way is just with my personality, and I'm you know, positive. I build people up, but also I know how to get them to battle it out in a boardroom. You know, so that's the key thing. You have to be kind of a psychologist in a way, because you have to know each one's personality, and then move in there and know when you can create friction and competition, and then all of a sudden it all blows up, and you see that many times in the boardroom.
Yeah, Donald was very good at pitting people. He'll say, you know, can you believe that she just said that about you? I mean, it must make you feel so good.
Stirring it
up. But I assume, what made you do this show? I must say, when we found out that Arnold Schwarzenegger, of all people, would be replacing the Donalds, a very big name, we were shocked. Yes. Why did you say yes to this?
Well, I was not shocked. I was absolutely delighted to do it, because they came to me and they said to me, would you like to do something like that? And I said, you know, I've never done reality TV. This is the first time. I always like to reinvent myself, do something different that no one expects. And so it was a natural thing for me to do. And on top of it, I was a big fan of the show. I watched it all the time, and it was so much fun to watch. So I said to myself, if I can be part of something like that, then I can create this kind of drama and the kind of ratings that they did and make it very entertaining. I would love to do that. And that's exactly why I did it. And you know, I don't regret it. I had so much fun doing it, meeting all of those different personalities who I have, some of them I have known.
Yeah, John Lovitz, you go way back.
I mean, yeah, but I've been good friends with him. So it was really funny to see him sitting there, and then all of a sudden, you know, he said, yeah, Arnold. I mean, and I said, whoa, John. I said, we're friends. You can call me Arnold out there. I said, but in here, I'm with the governor. Do you?
Oh.
He said, Uncle. You know.
What is everybody wants to know? Is it going to be hasta la vista?
No,
how are you going to can people?
Well, we don't know. I mean, I used all the different lines from hasta la vista, baby, to you won't be back. You're terminated. Get to the chopper.
That's my favorite.
You're a Tuma. Get out of here.
Use all the different lines, so people find out what is the thing that the people will like the most.
What won't you tolerate in the boardroom? Are tears going to get you? You're sympathetic? Are you going to cattiness? Are we going to put away with? Like, what's really going to get you?
No, I tell you, you know, as tough as one is in the action movies and all this, but it is kind of touching and gets to your heart in a way when you see people really struggling, and they work 24 hours a day to try to be the winner, and then they fall short a little bit, and you see them breaking down in the boardroom, and you see them, you know, crying, and you see them, you know, really being disappointed when you fire them. And I mean, it's really tough for those guys, because it is all in such a short period of time, and they get tired as it goes to the 6th and to the 7th segment, and so they get tired and they get exhausted, and they always said, you know, they start getting depressed. So you have to pump them up before the show.
Pump them up.
Pump them up.
I'd cry, so
pump them up.
You slipped that away.
That's right.
Look at Snooki from the Jersey Shore. I mean,
she was fantastic. I mean, she came in there with.
Did you know her before?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen her before. I've seen her show a little bit, but I mean, I've read about her. But it was really great to see her coming in with a specific agenda, which was, I'm going to change my image from the Snooki that you saw on my television show to a businesswoman. And she is really smart. This girl is really smart, and she's very, very talented, and she will go far in many different areas, and she will not get stuck just in the mode. So it was fantastic working with her.
I think Boy George is going to be one to watch. Tell me, did he surprise you?
Could be the winner.
Yeah.
Boy George, yes, absolutely. Boy George is very talented. talented. He was very smart the way he used his singing talent when he had to perform and had to kind of promote certain aspects and try to be the winner and outdo the other team and stuff like that. And he was very wise the way he used it. And then he's a very good speaker. He's very organized. He's good in bringing people together. So he was very good in basing himself in going all the way through, to the end. So he is definitely one of those guys to watch. We don't know yet who is the winner because the last show is the live show that will be shot, but he's very, very talented, and I loved working with him. And of course, seeing also him being in a situation where he maybe has never been before, where he was always the big star, he's the talented guy, and then all of a sudden he's being told, you're falling short.
Maybe by a housewife to have to go with whoever the leader is.
Yeah, exactly. So it was great working with him.